Alright, here are the nuts and bolts of real estate investing and probably the biggest roadblock for most people: finding a market. I get messages all day, every day. Austin, how did you pick a market? How do I know what the right market is to pick? And let me start by saying this. Before you do anything in real estate, you've got to get vision for where you want to go in real estate. See, vision is a picture. What do you envision your life looking like? And then you figure out which strategy is the right strategy to attach to that vision. Once you have the right strategy, you figure out what market is most conducive in order for you to use that strategy to get to that vision. But it all starts with vision. Let's talk about picking a market, and I'll explain how I did it. I knew nothing about real estate and nothing about investing. And so what I did is I used a really comprehensive, robust tool called Google. Google. Like every millennial, I went to Google to ask Google where I should invest. And Google came up with a ton of search results. And I basically went through the first couple of pages and looked at every single blog and article that was written. And what I did was I took note about which markets or cities stood out on multiple lists. That's how I first got my preliminary list on where to invest in real estate. Now you can do that too, and that could be really helpful. Here are some websites that I used in order to refine my list: Narada Investing, Bigger Pockets, City Data, the Census, Roofstock, and RealWealthNetwork.com. When I was done with all of that research, my list looked like this: Clarksville, Tennessee, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, and Cleveland or Dayton, Ohio, which I'm proud to say that I have investment properties in 2 out of those 3 markets. Another way that you can find out which market works for you is by going to Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account, you need to get a Facebook account. As the premier social media platform in the world, you need to be on Facebook as a real estate investor. Here's what you do. You go to the search function at the top of the website or at the web page, and you type in real estate investor and then insert the market that you're thinking of. So maybe you're thinking of investing in Phoenix, Arizona. You would type in real estate investor or investing Phoenix, Arizona. Each market has multiple groups with investors who are looking to sell deals, buy deals, who are just looking to network. And so you can use that platform in order to help build your knowledge of where to invest in real estate. Another Facebook group that's been, so helpful for me is Real Estate Rookie. That's a Facebook group based on the Bigger Pockets YouTube show called Real Estate Rookie. But that is a great learning resource for anyone getting into real estate investing, or even if you have some experience now. But you'll learn how to network with people in the markets that you want to be in. The last tool I'll give you today is podcasts. You need to figure out what other investors are doing. I've heard it once said that success leaves clues. And so if you want to be successful, find the clues that other successful investors are leaving for you. What markets are most investors in? What kind of asset class are they in? How are they buying their deals? Who are they using? How much are they buying them for? And you just model your investing career after someone who has proof of concept. See, humans are not great learners, but humans are great imitators. So start imitating someone today who you find to be widely successful. Here's your homework before we end the video. Go on Google, search top markets to invest in real estate. Look at the first top 10 links and then write down or outline which markets or cities show up multiple times. That'll give you a good indication of where you need to be. When you come up with that list, pick 3 to 5 and find the Facebook investing groups for those specific markets. And lastly, go on biggerpockets.com in the forums and research or type in the search function that market, real estate investor. And I'm sure you'll come up with results of other investors or other people you can network with or even learn from. But the main thing when you're looking for a market is to find where other investors are having success. So after I did all of that research, here's the criteria that I came up with to find my market to invest in. It had to be within a 30 to 45 minute drive to a major metro market. I didn't want to invest in downtown Atlanta, but I'll invest in a suburb outside of Atlanta. It has to have a minimum population of 100,000 people, which tells me that the economy is stable. it has to have 2 of these 3 job industries or places of employment: a major hospital, a major university, or a military base. And lastly on my criteria list is I have to be willing to go there. And so you're not going to find me buying properties in South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. Sorry, I might visit Big Sky, but outside of Big Sky, I'm not going anywhere. But this is the criteria that I came up with. It's criteria that you can use to follow or model your investing journey after, but you have to pick some kind of criteria. And when you come up with your criteria, you have to learn how to stick with it. This is how you allow your emotions to stay out of your decisions.